Good stuff. They went for the center. Textbook even. Threatening the pawn and developing a knight. Textbook stuff. Good job. Opponent defends the pawn, reinforces the center. Solid. Very solid. Nice. Doubling up, eh? Bishop's got some room now, I see. Your opponent opens the center, inviting a knight. Recapture. Standard. You grab the pawn. Classic Scotch stuff. You're fighting for the center early, I see. Bishop c5 develops the bishop to the center and attacks the knight on d4. Now there's a looming threat to snag the bishop with a tactic. They missed a better way to develop a queen. This is directly threatening to snag the bishop with a tactic, stopping your opponent from being able to snag the pawn with a tactic. Their move stopped you from being able to snag the bishop with a tactic. An even trade. LOL, your opponent leaves their bishop hanging. I guess you can just take it then. Free bishop, my favorite kind. The best move, simple as that. You recaptured. A straightforward recapture, huh? Okay, nothing too crazy there. That's one way to deal with a check. Block it. Your opponent defended their queen, which was under attack. Exciting chess? Not. Fair trade, I suppose. They just recaptured. Simple stuff. Let's see what happens next. That's how you develop the bishop while eyeing the center. Another piece for your opponent joins the board. Taking control of that open file. Classic strategy. They castled, I guess. Standard stuff. Nothing too exciting. All your pieces are developed. Now let's get down to business. Putting their pawn on a safer square. I guess so. Nothing too exciting there, mate. It's okay, I guess. Could be worse. Your opponent is making a fair trade. Standard. That recapture was a logical move. Thumbs up for this one. That rook on the 7th rank is active and restricts the opponent's king. A fair trade. Your opponent is offering equal pieces. Let's see what happens. You're making them work for it. Nice defense. A solid choice. Excellent move. Top marks. They moved their pawn to safety. Well, not exciting, but important. An equal trade? Okay. Your opponent recaptures? I guess so. Let's see what happens. Trading equal material? That's fair. Recapturing while developing the rook? It's a start, I guess. Rook behind the pawn? Good idea. Makes promoting harder. They defended the passed pawn. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Excellent move. Just like what I would have played. Excellent move. Good job finding a defender for that pawn. Putting their pawn on a safer square. I guess so. Nothing too exciting there, mate. Getting that king involved is a good idea. Thumbs up for this one. Excellent move. They moved their pawn to safety. Well, not exciting, but important. Very nice. Rook on an open file. Sounds like your opponent is trying to stir things up. Offering a trade, are we? Your opponent exchanged pieces of equal value. Now what? Logical recapture. This is just the strongest option. Very precise. Free pawn. Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, I'm not playing. Good job. A solid choice. Not bad, but could be better. I've seen worse though, trust me. Your opponent's activating their king? Interesting. I guess their king wants to be a key player now. Not bad, but not great either. Oh, they snapped up your hanging pawn. Easy pickings for your opponent, I guess. Excellent move. Top marks. Excellent move. Good, you moved your king out of check. Thumbs up for this one. An even trade. Oh, your opponent made a passed pawn? I guess it has a clear path now. That passed pawn is looking dangerous. One step closer. A passed pawn? Your opponent is pushing it closer. Pushing that passed pawn, keep rolling. Pushing that passed pawn, eh? Getting dangerous. This permits your opponent to win a rook through a skewer. They missed a chance to win a rook through a skewer.
Oh, yeah.
Letting your opponent win a rook through a skewer. They missed a chance to win a rook through a skewer. Gotta protect your valuables. Solid move. Putting their pawn on a safer square. I guess so. Excellent move. That's how you play chess. A solid choice. Excellent move. That's the one. They defended the passed pawn. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Good job getting out of check. Staying alive is always step one. Solid move. Excellent move. You found the best option. Textbook. Fair trade, I suppose. Your opponent nipped that passed pawn in the bud. Good for them, I guess. That rook's got a good view behind that pawn. Well done. The best move. Simple as that. Smart move. You found a safer square for your pawn. Excellent move. Free pawn, the best kind. Thumbs up for this one. Free pawn, my favorite kind. You get a chance to win a rook through a discovered attack. Solid enough, I guess. Could be worse. Solid move, but not the best. Excellent move. A solid choice. One step closer to promoting that passed pawn. Keep pushing. That's an okay move. Rooks behind passed pawns. It's like giving that pawn a personal bodyguard. Excellent move. It's okay, I guess. Could be worse. They missed a chance to capture the opponent's passed pawn. Push that passed pawn all the way to the end. Get that promotion. They had a better way to evade the check from the opposing pawn. You're still on the road to checkmate. Your opponent is keeping an eye on your passed pawn. Can you handle it? You captured back. Not the best move, too bad. That bishop is now controlling more squares and has more scope. Well done. Not the best move. There was something much better. Not bad, but could be better. I've seen worse though, trust me. This is just the strongest option. Very precise. Very nice.